morning and welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame to follow up from yesterday. It looks like we are once again battling the $3,800 support level. It's also the bottom of the ascending channel, which usually is a bearish continuation pattern. And then we have actually a measured move that used to be there. I don't know where it went. My charts were reset yesterday. Thank you, Tradingview, for that. Greatly appreciate every time you do that to me. I'm going to leave that measured move there. And then the point of the matter is today. Yesterday we closed inside the Bollinger Band, which is great. Kind of made a little bit of doji, and we didn't even test into the 21. Today it is imperative that we hold at least $38,200 and close above it, and continue up if we can. If we start losing this low from yesterday, I'm going to have this measured move here just so we can see where we expect this move to play out to on the long run. And it obviously is giving us a whole $10,000 gap here. So we can consolidate into this $10,000 range before looking for another attempt to the top side. So please do keep that in mind. We are in the middle of the danger zone. Another thing I will do is I'm going to add, since we're so close to the bottom, I'm going to add one more fib level just to have a warning. Once we lose this level at point one, we should just consider taking a stop loss and just wait for this bottom consolidation to play out before we attempt another one. The only reason I am feeling some hope right now for this level to stay and this support to hold is due to the fact that the volume is starting to slow down. So hopefully we can start having buy volume tick back up to bring us to the top side. The issue is we have a lot of resistance to the top side on a daily. We have the 21 at 39.5, we have the 55 at 41, and then we have the 100 at 41.8, and then we have 44,000 for this 200. And I know the 382 is going to be a huge resistance anyway, due to the fact that that fib is an important fib to overcome to see some upper movement. A lot of people will probably be shorting around here as well due to the fact that that was our last previous high that we did not break. So coming back into this area, if you're taking along right now, you should be taking some profit here and then holding the rest for up with the stop loss right underneath. Or you can wait to price to come over here and show you some weakness so you could short it and then start taking your profit back over here, expecting this move to actually play out in a distribution manner, such as like this. And then we can look for this lower area. So just keep all this in mind. We are looking at it on a daily. We have 12 hours for this daily to close. As long as this doji doesn't come true and us starting another round of selling pressure to the downside would be great. It would be great for some positive news to come out where we can take this sideways consolidation and take it to the upside and start testing the 21, close above it, and then start testing the 55 and so on. So I have high hopes. Let's see what the market does. And I am going to go to the 4-hour on Bitcoin. On the 4-hour time frame, we are very, very tightly consolidating in this formation. As you can see, we are making a nice little triangle consolidation. Which way will this triangle break out? We have to see. If we can get above, close above here, and then take it to the top side, that'd be great. But losing this 21 EMA, all these lower targets are going to be a possibility. So do keep that in mind. We must close above the middle of the Bollinger Band and the 21 EMA, which is approximately around 38,400. Starting to close 4-hour candles under 38,400, you are looking at this little tight consolidation, this last layer of support, this channel, ascending channel, and the bottom of the Bollinger Band on a 4-hour time scale, which is around 37,600. And then losing that low, all these lower targets become a reality. So please be aware we are on the edge of our seats and waiting for this next extension to the downside or the retracement to the upside to finally kick in. One or the other. I'm going to leave this right over here because it's going to probably break down in this area, probably near when market opens today, if it's going to. Aside from that, I'm going to go to Ethereum, and I just wanted to point out one more thing. These wicks that you're seeing off of this fib is showing you the buyers are there. Yes, we got wicks to the top side as well, but we have a solid support building. I mean, I know I normally make channels. I can just show you before the channel even forms, we can use a guide of price action like this to the top side. If we see some consolidation in this price range, we can assume the retracement to the upside is there, and we have our targets to take profit on each and every single one. And if price does get up here, we know we can test into this middle of the channel, get rejected, consolidate, come back, consolidate, break, consolidate. All of these levels will guide us, and then finding support on the channel itself for the breakout to the upside, etc. So I'm just going to leave this here as a guide. If the downside move occurs, we have our measured move on the break of this pink channel. And then if this lower consolidation on a 4-hour time scale plays out and we don't take this move to the downside on the daily and weekly level, we can look for a consolidation into this area and follow up on the daily time scale after a few 4-hour closes to see, hey, is the bottom avoided or not? And if we can start the move to the outside, if you're already long, you can start raising your stop loss in case this does turn back around. At least you're going to be stopped out on profit and you can reposition yourself later. So those are the points I want to bring out. I'm going to go to the daily on Ethereum and let's see what's going on. Ethereum on a daily tested into the top of its channel and fighting its battle again at the $2,927 level. Today, the 21 EMA is crossing this fib, which is showing resistance even greater at this 382 fib. If we lose this fib, which it already has been lost, but if we can't reclaim it, the path to the downside seems most likely. We might consolidate sideways and down, but I think we're going to grind out this area before we go up. I've been saying that over and over. If we actually can just go and break above this 21 and close of a daily, we can look for the retracing to the top side around 3,000 and 3,100 basically at the top of this Bollinger Band, and then look for a break back down, consolidate, grind this area out, and then attempt this 0.5. That's a possibility. But if we start showing weakness today and we don't bring in the buy volume and we have a sell-off, well, you know that this layer of support right here at 2,739 is your last low. And losing this low, you have this entire consolidation range to go to. And then the market maker already knows there's a lot of money sitting here. You know, there's money here, money here, money here, money here. It's in his interest to just bring price down very quickly under this price and then bring it back up, because he will stop out all this people. He will take everyone's money. All the people who are panicking that didn't close here are gonna panic and close here, and then watch price reverse in their face. And then they're going to be like, why did I panic sell? So this is why I'm bringing these things to your attention, so you are well aware and ready for the price to even come here. If it does, if it doesn't, that's fine. At least we're prepared for it to come here. We're not going to be surprised. If you look at the price action, it doesn't need to come here. It does not need to come here, but the possibility is high. You can see this channel. We are holding this channel very nicely. It's consolidating up, down in that channel, which is not easy for people not to get chopped up on. But if you're watching this properly, this price action is not behaving in a manner that is not predictable. It is following this guide very, very simply. All you have to do is wait for the support to hold. If support is lost over here, then I can understand you taking a short or closing your long, etc., and then repositioning in these lower levels. But if this is holding, then the retracement has officially begun. So we don't want to chase the price. If it shoots up to the 0.5 at 3,300, that's not what we're trying to take along. We have to take along around here, protect ourselves with minimal risk with stop loss, and then wait for price action to actually follow through. So just keep all this in mind, guys. This is Ethereum on a daily. I'm not saying we're going to the upside. I'm not going to the downside. I'm just saying this is what I'm looking at and price action wise, and then whatever way it wants to go, it can go. But I'm prepared for both ways, and I'm preparing you guys for both ways. So this is how I am trying to guide us for the future. I'm going to go to the 4-hour on Ethereum, and just keep in mind Ethereum is on the bottom of all the EMAs, so the bearish stance is here. But this is also what I look for when I'm trying to enter in a long. In full disclosure, I am looking to long Ethereum. I'm just waiting to see where. I will not short this asset due to the fact that the perfect place to short was this golden pocket. And as soon as we didn't break into this golden pocket, I would have taken a short here and then basically started to cash out of my short around this next fib, especially the 0.5. I would have took some profit. I would have took some profit at this 382, and I definitely am taking profit at the 236. But I would, if I'm short at this position, I would be still in about 10 to 25% of my position at this area. I would have my stop loss trailing, and I would be waiting for this measured move to play out, at least to here, to take the rest of my profit at maybe 2,000, and then I would reposition along at around 17 if we start seeing some strength. So that would be my game plan. Going to the 4-hour, I am looking for the support to be proven as we close these 4-hour candles above the 21 EMA. This is right now where I would be entering my long. I know that we still have some room to the downside, but I would use this downside Bollinger Band, this little channel that we drew. Everything is corresponding to here. I would have my stop loss under the middle of this channel. So that way we can take this low out. But if we come a little bit lower to, like, let's say 26.85, I will be shaving my position. And I am trying to look to long in this area. I am just waiting to see how this 4-hour candle closes and how the next one shows its strength. And it looks like we're about to see it live. And I will try to get this video, guys, out to you ASAP so you can actually take action as well, because I do think we're going to find some support in this area to the top side, and we'll test into this fib maybe at 2,921 and decide if we're going to reject from there and make a lower high or not, and then we can see if we're going to go down. But I do think we're going to look for some retracement to the top side right now, a little bit. Aside from that, guys, just keep in mind that we have a whole day still. This is early. Once the stock market opens, we'll have a little bit more clear picture as to where the market wants to go. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the section below. I will get back to you ASAP. If there's an asset you would like me to cover, please leave it in the section below and I will get to you ASAP. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notification, guys. I will be sending a lot of material out, and I want you guys to get this information real time so you can act on it immediately, so you're not caught in any kind of crazy movements in the market if I could have prepared you beforehand. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.